My name is Forrest Mann, and I'm a business banker with Enterprise Bank and Trust, and I'm a member of the Building Business Connections team. Best customer I have had was a sweet older couple, and they were having some trouble with purchasing a new piece of real estate. It was a 16-unit property, and they were working with Bank of America at the time and started having some frustrations with them. And essentially, they went ahead and walked into one of our branches, and I was able to connect with them that way. And from there, they were just the sweetest. The wife, I still have a thank you card from her. We were able to get their deal done. So I would say that was one of my better experiences, not only because they were really sweet and easy to work with, but at the end of the day, too, they even sent thank you cards and referred me to a couple other people. The kind of deals I like to do are really ones where we can work with somebody from beginning to end. And what I say that is because in a lot of cases, and I like to use a saying, when you're ready to walk the plank, make sure to call your bank. And because what I've learned in my role, I've been in business banking for about 10 years, is that unfortunately we run across quite a few people that take steps before, and that's something that is really not advised for many reasons. And so that's really the best way that I like to work, is really just from the beginning. Somebody either has an idea for a startup, or at the end of the day, they're an established company, but they have an idea for growth. The kind of customers that I would be looking for with Enterprise Bank and Trust, I have worked at a larger bank, top 5 bank, and they did have certain parameters. Construction, restaurants, gas station, convenience stores was a strict no across the board, regardless of their strength. And so when it comes to really what we're looking for, our general wheelhouse is companies anywhere from $500,000 in revenue annually up to about 15 million in annual revenue for me personally. Now, obviously, if we have customers above that size or even below that size, we certainly can help them. Specifically, it might not be me, but we have a really great team here. That's where we would start, is in that segment, though, because we find that once especially they get to about that $500,000 in revenue is when they start to essentially have more needs and more complicated needs for their future. And so that's where we like to really get a hold of them, because certainly once they get to that 15, 20, 25 million in revenue, they have a tendency of being set in their ways. And it just makes it a little bit more difficult to get things done, because here at Enterprise, we really want to foster the relationship. We really want to work with them in all aspects of their business, all aspects of the needs that they have for their business banking, whether it's deposits or treasury management or lending. Really want to make sure that we help them throughout their whole relationship. The 3 professions that refer me most. So I would say the real estate field is a good one. So whether that's real estate agents or just real estate investors, really kind of anybody in that wheelhouse is a really great referral source. I also think that law firms, for a few reasons, obviously lawyers and law firms have a tendency of working with business owners themselves, but even other lawyers that they're aware of, because Enterprise Bank and Trust, we do have specialty deposits, so we can take care of IOLTAs that lawyers are required to have. And then another one would probably be anybody in the accountant field. Now, when I say field, obviously accountants in general, but even bookkeepers who maybe don't do taxes, or CFOs, obviously, that are at companies themselves. So that's really kind of anybody on that side of the field is a great referral source as well, because they obviously, with being accountants, bookkeepers, they deal with bank transactions every single day, and that's really good referral source as well. Or I would really like to open, I would say, one of the bigger prospects that would be a good fit for us is Albuquerque Construction, because they, not only for their size, but they're being headquartered here near us, as well as they could be just a really good fit for a prospect as well as a referral source. So I would say that's a good one. Wouldn't be a referral. I would say probably somebody who is just starting out, but they are planning on being just an independent 1099 contractor, because startups are great, but if they're just a 1099 because they do something on the side. I joined BNI because I was looking for really consistent referral sources and individuals that I could consistently build a relationship with as well, that were, I find with BNI, the individuals are a little bit more committed as opposed to some of the other networking groups. And I joined BNI really because of that consistent referral source and consistent ability to build relationships with them.